Hello everybody, and welcome to another video. So, as you can see, we're in Tier Maker right now. So, I don't think I've ever seen a tier list video like this. What we're gonna do is, this down here is my Steam library. So we're gonna rank what I got here, and we're just gonna go in order. First off, Ark. Everyone knows Ark Survival. I have played it, I really like it, but there's some left to be desired. It's fun, but the learning curve is a little bit much if you don't know what you're doing. And if you don't have friends, it's not all that fun. Assetto Corsa, I'm gonna put, I think, an E tier. Just because, now I know it's not a bad game. Not again, but just right now I'm going to say it. This is my opinion, not how I think the game is, because probably a lot of these people would say they're terrible games, but I get enjoyment out of them. Assetto Corsa, I'm sure it's a brilliant game. This is not what I want out of a racing game. If you know Blur or Split Second, I like racing games that I play with my friends. I don't need something hyper realistic. So I think I'm going to put it in E because I don't hate it. I would like to play this game again. Yeah. BioShock. Now, BioShock Infinite, I do really like this game. You guys know this because you've probably not watched it, but I make these videos. I do really love the BioShock games. So I want to put it in A tier. I actually think I will put it in A tier just because I really like the games. I love the overarching message. It's fucking lit. Bloons. Bloons is an easy A tier. It's just something, it's great, it's a little something you can just turn your brain off, start playing, try to make the best thing. My one gripe is it is somewhat difficult to level up your monkeys because you have to, XP is less easy to get once you go into free play mode, and that's usually where I like to play just because that's when you get your late game stuff. So overall, great game. Little hard to level up. Next up, we have Borderlands 3. I don't want to put it in B tier. I do think it's better than these, so I think I'm going to put it ahead of these two. So I like Borderlands 3, and that you guys seem to also like Borderlands 3 quite a bit. Hello, puppy. The dog's entered the chat. Anyway, so you guys also seem to really like Borderlands 3. It's just a great game. It's fun to play with your friends. It's plenty of ways to play the game because it's got so many guns. And weapons. You can play any which way you want, and you can play like us, like the absolute idiots, not know what we're doing, or you can play like completionist, or you can speedrun. There's so many things to do, and it's such a wide open world game and all of the different locations are very interesting. The characters, I like them. I have played the original Borderlands, and I really like that one too, so I might be a little biased, but A tier. Easy A tier. Cuphead. Now, I know a lot of these you're not going to know that I play, just because I do like to play games off camera. I'm sure you know that from every YouTube. But I really like Cuphead. I'm not very good at it. If I did start recording it, I am not very good at Cuphead. But I love it. I'm going to put it in B tier, but that's not a lack of me loving it. The reason why it's B tier is just because as much enjoyment as I get out of the game, I usually don't have friends to play it with, and when I do that, they usually suck the fun out of it. So it's gonna go in B. I still absolutely love the game. Deceit. I think Deceit's gonna go in B tier with Cuphead. Now you probably don't know what Deceit is, and I really don't know how to explain it, but it's a free-to-play game, which I know sets off some red flags, but it's not that bad. It's actually, it's a really fun game. See, I don't make much money, so I don't usually put them into games. But, what I do is, I'd absolutely scour through everything. Free-to-play stuff. That's how I found Just Act Natural. That's how I found Learn to Fly. What else do we have here? Halo Infinite. A lot of these are Epic Games Store free-to-play titles. But you're actually not seeing most of those because I wanted... my library is much larger than this. I just wanted to be able to give an honest review of these because I don't want to review a game I haven't played, so I'll probably, link or put a screenshot of all my games up there, let you do whatever. But Deceit is a first-person game. I'm gonna call it a shooter, even though it's not really that, but one or two people, I think it can change, but there's an infected person or a monster. It's not like it's kind of like Among Us, but not really. But you do tasks. It came out before Among Us, but it's basically the same general beats. However, you can fight back. What happens is there's a blackout sequence in each level, and the monsters are allowed to transform. I should probably preface this. There are blood bags everywhere that the monsters eat to gain power for the blackout. I haven't played it on the channel. I really would like to, but I think it's a streamer game, not a video game, so look out for that maybe. But anyway, during that blackout, they can transform and kill you. And after a little bit of time, a door opens and you can move to the next level. There's usually 3 stages in a level, and then you can escape. It's kind of like Dead by Daylight in that light. But you can fight back. If you can kill the monsters, they're not dead for good. And also during the blackout you can't see anyone, but you can kill the monsters. They are not dead forever, because that wouldn't be very fun. But they are immobilized till the next round. I haven't played very much. I would like to play more. Maybe we'll do that on stream at some point, but it's really, really fun. So, B tier. My only problem is I wish there was a little bit more support and the community was a little bit more welcoming to newer players. Next up we have Destiny 2. Now, again, this is going to go in B tier just because it might go in C. Another free-to-play game, but it's fun. You guys watched me play it, probably not, but I played it. You can go back, watch the videos. I loved the game. My only problem with it is that I would take long little breaks between playing it, so then there would be something. I think it was episode 3, but we got completely sidetracked just because there's no way to stop it. Like, updates happen and then it'll automatically put you into a new storyline. I don't like that. I want to be able to... Actually, C tier. That's my only gripe with the game. Everything else, I love the combat. I love the weapons. It's a great game. I love playing it. It's always a blast. that is the only thing, is it will throw you into a random storyline just because that's what came out. So for that, I have to put it in C. Dishonored, I love the systems. Everything is brilliant. I'm not very far into the game, but it's an easy B tier. I think that's how I'm going to reorganize my B tier. It's very good. I like it. Don't Starve is another E tier. Quite simply because there's way too much going on. I don't hate it because I don't understand it, but I certainly don't like it because I don't understand it. There's just too much going on. I only found out later that there is no end game. There is no way to win the game. But I didn't know that. I thought there was some sort of goal. And it really doesn't tell you anything. So for that, it goes in E. Now, Doom 2016, I really like it. It's just a fun shooter. B tier. It's Doom. Fall Guys, I think, is going to be the first D tier. I do have much more fun. You know what? Hold up. Let's just... Yep, there we go. Standard thing. I think E was a little ambitious. That's better for things that... Yeah, different things. Fall Guys is going to be the first D tier. I have fun playing it. I just don't really want to play it. I don't have any drive to play it. There's nothing special about it. It's just there. So that's going to be the first D tier. Fallout, the original, really fun. It is below I think Ark's below Destiny as well. But it's fun. Nothing's really explained, as is life. I'll figure it out eventually. Fallout 3. It's a Fallout game. I'm going to put it a little above Fallout, the original, just because I like Fallout 3, but certainly not New Vegas, which I do have, not here because Xbox library, not Steam. Next up, we have Fallout 76. Now, I know everyone's gonna be like, oh, he's gonna put it in F tier. He probably was jumped on the bandwagon. And it's like, oh, Fallout 76, because he's got Fallout 1, Fallout 3, and Fallout New Vegas. I'm gonna put this in S tier. This might be unpopular, and I know there are some issues. I have had some issues myself with the game, but nothing has been game breaking. And it's been genuinely fun to play. I love playing Fallout 76. Wait, no, I might have to move it down to highest A tier, just because I do have one problem with it. The way that leveling enemies works is they always level at the same speed as you. Like, all enemies are always the same level as you, which I don't like, because then there's no way to grind, which I guess, yeah, makes sense. But I think there should be easier and harder levels, so then new players can't just go to the end game and fight a level 1 Deathclaw or something, which is still really difficult. Me and my friend Aiden, y'all know him from the channel, we fought a level 6 Deathclaw because we were all level 6. And it was difficult because, I mean, it's a freaking Deathclaw. But we won because you can do that, and it always scales. I don't know. That's the only thing I don't like about that. Other than that, great game. Frostpunk, it's another city builder with the gimmick of it being in a cold, post-Ice Age England. It's alright. Half-Life. I think I might have to put this in S tier. I love Half-Life. I haven't gotten around to playing the rest of the game. I got this along with the orange box because, I mean, it's a freaking discount. So I love Half-Life. It's brilliant. it holds up really well gameplay wise, if not visually. There are some, I don't know, it's the closest thing to a perfect game I have on my list. Great, things are usually pretty straightforward, but the puzzles are still fun. Halo Infinite, I only have the multiplayer. I would like to get the campaign at some point, but from what I've heard, it's alright. The multiplayer, I mean, it's a multiplayer. I am not great at them. Y'all know that if you watch the videos. But it's okay. I don't know if it's above Destiny. Nah. It's above these, but below Destiny. Yes, that looks good. Heave-ho. Easy S tier. This is a great game. Brilliant game to play with your friends. I cannot praise this game enough. It is wonderful. It still has couch co-op. That is something so rare these days. And it's actually built for it. Like, it is really not great to try to set it up on online multiplayer, which is even rarer to find. So, but it's a brilliant game. You have loads of fun with your friends. This is something I can recommend wholeheartedly. S tier. In Silence. In Silence? Is it In Silence? I think it is. I don't know. This is an older one. I haven't played it in a while. I'm gonna put it in low C tier. I love this game. I love the game premise. It was one of the Steam recommended. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is brilliant. The only problem is you need to have friends to play it. It died off so quickly. You can't find any lobbies with anybody in them. It is awful. I mean, it's a great game and it's a great concept with a hearing-based blind enemy. I think that's amazing for an asymmetrical game, horror game. The only problem is there are no people to play it with. There's no Discord where you can meet up with people, at least as far as I've checked. All of the servers are closed, not closed, but like locked out because it's a bunch of other people playing with their friends. You can't just join an open lobby because it's basically a dead game. I would love for it to be more popular. I would love for it to be way more fun, but as it is, it's an unfortunate low C tier. Maybe, no, it's still fun. In Sound Mind. I don't know if I've talked about this. I know I've played it on the channel. No one watches those videos at all, but I play this a lot. And if you have watched the videos on the channel, you know I absolutely love this game. Like, it is wonderful. The gunplay, I mean, it's not supposed to be the main point of the thing, the whole game. So, I mean, it's okay that it's a little weak, but it is wonderful. I love this game so much. It is really good, amazingly atmospheric, and just exploring is fun. Like, the last episode I did on In Sound Mind, I didn't even do a mission. I was just exploring the hotel, and I was having loads of fun, and it was so atmospheric. I was terrified of every corner. Great game. Another one, just like Heave-Ho. Absolutely recommend it. Inscription. This is another one, just like In Silence, where I found it out of a Steam recommended. I don't know what they call them, but the daily lists. I thought this looked amazing, and I loved the game. I only played it once for the channel, just because it was like 3 in the morning, and I needed something on a weekend. So I did a video, but I really like it. I am going to put it in B tier because it is an absolutely Wonderful game. The gameplay's fun. I'm not usually a deck battler, but I really liked that game. It was fun, and the death system was amazing. Just deck natural. Now, this is a twofold, because there is a $5-ish paid DLC that unlocks all of the game modes. And if it were the case, it would be an easy A tier. However, I don't have that DLC, so we're stuck with the two main things. I don't know what they're called. I know one of them's Gem Rush. I don't remember the other one. It might have been the one with the hat. But with what I have, it's a middle-of-the-road C tier. It's fun. It's great fun to try to figure out which of your friends is doing what, and it's great to yell at your friends, but at the end of the day, it gets boring doing the same thing over and over again. So, for that, it has to go in C, but it's higher than these. Keep talking. Okay, so this one's fun. We have done 2 videos of this, and no one really watched either of them, but we had fun making them. Keep Talking's a game where you really have to focus. We had great fun with this. It is such a wonderful game to try to micromanage. It truly is a micromanagement game, and I love it. I love it for that because you have to focus on everything, and it is stressful because you need to hope that the other person can figure out what you're trying to relay over a dodgy Discord call. So it's great fun. I don't know if it's quite A tier, so I think it's definitely above. We're gonna put it right here, right behind Destiny, and in front of the rest of these. Great fun, upper C tier. Now Kerbal Space Program, wonderful game, limitless possibilities, easy B tier. Learn to Fly is a simple game, however old it is. It's a Flash game. I actually haven't gotten around to uninstalling that after I got rid of Flash. I did it completely by accident, but it's a brilliant game. It's really easy, just like, Bloons? Just like Bloons, fun way to pass the time. B tier. Left 4 Dead 2, this is an easy A tier. Brilliant to play with your friends. It's fun to yell at the AI, because, yeah, the AI is not intelligent, much more artificial, but the zombie AI is really good. Great game, great fun. I put a meme into the game. A tier. Portal 2. I don't know if I could put it into S tier. I really want to put it into S tier because I absolutely love Portal. I loved Portal 2, but I think Portal 2 is blinding me. The original Portal was really nothing more than a engine demo, and it was short, and it reflected that. But it's still brilliant fun, and when you do finally finish puzzles, it's great fun, because you beat the puzzle, you've done what GLaDOS wanted, and I don't know, you feel like a genius sometimes. So I think I'm gonna put, no, that's not A tier. I think I'm gonna put it into A tier because I had brilliant fun. Risk. This is a game that I got because Aiden's a freaking nerd. I'm gonna put it in D tier. I don't play it that often and don't usually have fun when I do play it. I only have it installed because of Aiden. Rust? Well, Rust is, yes, a brilliant game. Oh my god, the fucking community. I don't understand it. You give someone a position of power in that game and they are fucking awful. I don't want to put it in, I might have to put it in upper D tier, but oh my god, the people in that game are terrible. Terrible people. Sea of Thieves is really good. I think this is another good upper. This might be above Destiny. Nah, I had more fun playing Destiny. Sea of Thieves is brilliant fun, great fun, good to play with your friends. And even if you don't play with your friends, just go and hop in a single player and just sail the oceans doing the Gold Hoarders missions. It's just fun. Fun, very atmospheric. I like ocean. I don't like the oceans, actually, but they somehow found a way to allow me to sail a ship and have fun. C tier. Stardew Valley. Now, this is a game that is really relaxing. I might have to play this on stream at some point. I love it. I love Stardew Valley. It's a very simple game, but it's a very fun game. So, I'm going to put this in... I think I'm going to have to put it above Balloons. Maybe even above Bioshock. Yep, there we go. Superland. Maybe I'm just way too optimistic for these things. I have way too many in the higher ones. Or maybe I just get games that I know I like. Superland. I don't know how many people know this game. It's somewhat popular. I know it's got a couple sequels. I really like it. I love this game. It's similar to Portal, where the puzzles are good. Actually, I might move Portal down a little bit. Yeah, upper B tier. It's like Portal, where the puzzles are difficult. Some of them. And you do feel great when you finally finish them. But it's kind of a slog, and I don't know if it's just me, but I get terrible motion sickness. I've turned off the screen blur, motion blur, everything. I have turned it all off. It does not get better for me. So if it didn't give me motion blur, I would have to say A tier easily, but we're going to put it right there. TF2. TF2 is an easy A tier. I do think it's right there. TF2 is an easy A tier. The bot problem I know exists, but I don't know. It's still fun to play. Man versus machine. Great to get a couple of friends, or even just hop into a random lobby. It's fun to just do whatever. Blast machines. I do wish I don't know. I wish it was a 5v5, just because I think having the 8v8 is far too many. That's just too many people. It's kind of ridiculous. You need less. Too much is going on. And also, I'm not a very PvP person, and the learning curve's there. Also, people. Kind of difficult. Terraria, I might have to put this S tier. I don't understand Terraria myself. My brain does not comprehend Terraria at all. But I think that's because, the problems and all that. But I do have great fun once I'm doing it, and it's alright to just mindlessly slug. If nothing more, just build your elevator a couple of bricks deeper. Now, Valorant... I was just saying something about TF2. I wish it could be 5v5. But, yeah. That's because of Valorant, I think. Now, don't be angry at me. I got this because one of my family members got it, and they're like, hey, man, I really like this game. I want to play it with you. So, of course I'm going to play it with them. I mean, it's freaking family. Gotta play with family. It's just family. But I actually did start having fun after I learned how to play the game, getting better at it. Slowly, not very much, but I did have fun with it. I have not played it in a very long time. I'm sure there's a slog of updates awaiting me when I finally reinstall it. But oh my gosh, there's a learning curve, but I did have great fun. So I will put it in C tier. But anyway, that's the end of the tier list. I have everything tiered. What do you think of my assessment of these games? Let me know what you think down in the comments, and if you have an idea for what you want me to do next time, hit me up, man. Put it in the comments as well. And as always, I've been Ryan Fox, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Goodbye.